Here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sar out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Rizichet. Then there's Hayes. And it's Fournier in at the shooting guard. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Rizichet. Jokic, no good. Wembanyama passes to Hayes. It's Fournier on the wing. Here's Sar. Hits it from three-point range.
Already expanding his game. Sar trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Rizichet.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizichet looking like a polished shooter already.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jokic against Wembanyama. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Sar. For three, Fournier. That one's in. His first shot this game.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Wembanyama passes to Hayes. From past the arc. And it's Rizichet missing. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Puts it up. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Waiting ball. And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Alex Sar, number 1.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Yabusele. Here's Koulibaly. Batum, a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Yabusele. And count it from 19 feet away. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich with a screen on Fournier. Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Teodosic. And that one drops for him.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Here's Koulibaly. Takes it off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Bogdanovic. He has yet to score. Down low, deflects the pass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Oh, that's blocked. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Abusele out there with Batum. Then there's Rizashea, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Here's Teodosic. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Inside, here's Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Veteran play by Batum, taking his shooting motion right into the defense to get to the line.
Both free throws good from Batum. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Wembanyama, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Basket good. Chang's got his first basket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
There's the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's the triple. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. Tries it from 19. It's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jang the bounce pass. Koulibaly finds Jang. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Jokic. Fires from deep. Jokic from distance.
beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And it's Jokic missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mr. Gobert. Outside, Batum. Back to Koulibaly. And he jams it with authority.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. And so we wrap up the first half. They're up by 6. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And moving along. And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Bogdanovich with the screen. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
They've got Sarr. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Rizashé. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Here's Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
He's with it. Nothing on the board. And shot on the way. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a replay.
Now, Rizashé. He has 6. Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama against Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sarr, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sarr's got 5 now.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the right side. To the inside. 1:52 left in the third. Here's the screen. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Rizashé. Now Sarr takes a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Outside Bogdanovich. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Jokic. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 9.
Nice Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Batum inside the three-point line, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It could just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pulls up on the wing. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Koulibaly finds Fournier. Petrushev with the rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense right on him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
Let's get stops. Focus on the stop.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Gobert. Koulibaly is out there with Chang. Then there's Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Out to the wing. Jokic against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside, Bogdanovic. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
And Hayes gets to Yabusele. Outside Fournier. Here's Ricochet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Good on the triple.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Back to Hayes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Stars checked in for Yabusele. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovic's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Hayes in the corner. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Sar. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
A truly selfless big. Wemby will make all the smart passes.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Wembanyama. No good, unable to end this run. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Hayes. Here's Rizichet. Hayes with the screen for Rizichet. No good from outside.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Over to the left wing. And it's going to go the other way.
The ball goes to the away team.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Hayes. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... All right, David.
Back-to-back. Just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They set the screen. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
We love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Antetokounmpo with it. With the 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Inside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Larkin. To the right side. Şengün, the screen from deep. The shot misses. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
A caught up with Coach Chris Finch. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Thanks for that, Allie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So it's both teams making substitutions here, and the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. A minute 20 left in the first. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Papanikolaou. To the middle.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he makes a first.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Boy, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Drills it from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Kalathis. 5 on the clock. The 3. Counted from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
57. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Dorsey, down low. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Larkin. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The jump hook. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Here's Papanikolaou. Misses the baby hook. Here's Larkin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Launches it. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from three this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's a minute 54 left in the half. Pass to Osman to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Fires it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kalaitzakis. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
There's a screen. Pass to Larkin. There's the drive. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Here's Larkin. 6 points for him. Off the mark with a little step back Jay.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Larkin with the bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Keep attacking, make the extra pass.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his.
And how about we move it on? Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Bavarovic, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
to Larkin. Clock at 6. They shoot again. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And he gets it to go. Calathes has got his second basket on the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Larkin no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Şengün. And he makes it. Şengün's got 5 now.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And how about the all-around game of this group of players? Here are the assist leaders among the bigs so far this season. 4th, Alperen Şengün.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter here. There's a screen from behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Calathes. To the paint. And the layup is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8. The three-pointer off the mark. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Over to the left wing. Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer, no good. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Osman on the wing. No points so far. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They're up by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Larkin to tie it up. Knocks down the long J. And this game is tied up now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Larkin passes to Osman. To take the lead. That shot off the mark. Shooting the ball 70% in this game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Here's Korkmaz. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Larkin. Back to Korkmaz. The three is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Kalathis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Antetokounmpo for three. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Good on the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
To tie it up. Şengün, no good. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo with it, and the shot goes.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Şengün. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they'll get another chance. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 ball. And connect from downtown.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Here's Şengün. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game, and that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ivica Zubac is out there with Sharch. It's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 spot. Pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Teodosic is checked in for Bogdanovic.
Number 12, Milos Teodosic.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Smith, no luck. To the paint. Jokic against Zubac. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic just got his second basket of the game.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Zubac, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Teodosic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside runner. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Sharch. Zubac with it. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. On 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Hazonia. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. 3-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jokic a screen. And he drives in. Pass to Teodosic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
.51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nice shot by Perkichin.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And the shot goes down. Jokic has got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Screen by Smith. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Perkichin. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Banked in off the glass.
Worked that one inside nicely.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Teodosic. Now, here's Jokic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Now, here is Smith. Screen by Smith. Shoots the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Teodosic. It's Jokic, top of the key. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Now, here is Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Teodosic. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Advantage in 1 series. Jokic has gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Jokic cannot be stopped inside.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Gets an open look and hits.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
That shot missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From 10 feet out, Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly. And
it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Bogdanovic has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Jokic. 44 seconds left in the first half. Back to Teodosic. Jokic with it, launches it. The offensive rebound from deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's a screen. Back to Bogdanovic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall. Just you talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward. Here's Jokic. He's got 17. Outside, Bogdanovic. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Smith finds Zubac. Here's Hazonia. Saric passes to Hazonia. Saric outside. 4 on the clock. Smith for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Jokic with the screen on Saric. Here's the teardrop. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 19 points. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now Hazonia. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Smith. And here is Hazonia. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And you take a look at this home team. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Jokic. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Saric outside. Bogdanovich against Smith. Great look there, but off target.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
To the middle, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Zubac. He averages about 5 points a game. Shot to stop the run. That shot misses. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Jokic. On the drive, Jokic misses from short range. Here's Smith. That's tipped. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the left wing. Here's Zonia on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Seven-foot shot. And the rejection by Zubac. And here is Zonia. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
Hey, guys, come on. Let's close this fourth.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Teodosic. He's out there with Topic, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. The 3 cranes the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Just his first attempt. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
That's tipped.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Zonia finds Smith. Zubac with the screen for Smith. And it's good, 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Milutinov covered by Saric. Pass to Jokic, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this guy will take any 3 he can get. You can't take Bogdanovich lightly from deep.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Hazonia. Here's Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And now, here's Hazonia. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Jokic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Tries it from 19. Smith, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. He can't get that one. One of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Smith, and it's blocked. And here's Jokic. And stolen by Hazonia. Pass to Zubac. Now Hazonia. Inside. Smith in the posts. Bogdanovich on him.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Smith. Good!
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count. Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Pass to Smith. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Now, here's Jokic. It's in!
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Smith. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And so here's the home team. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Zubac.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Pass to Smith. Good defense by Jokic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Shoots from the elbow. Yes!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Zubac. Smith kicks to Hazonia. The three. No good that time. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Number 11.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Saric outside. Buries it from outside.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 2. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a rock.
halfway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting. You've prepared to play a long, grueling season, so the guys are in great shape. But I think the biggest thing is to be smart about how you play, how you practice, and how you take care of your body. I think when you get between the lines, you're going 100%. How you manage the stuff off the court is really the key. Working hard, but smarter is the key to being able to be at your best late in the season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Rizachet. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Right wing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Şengün, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Over Wembanyama. Şengün, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Sarr misses. Pass to Larkin. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Baberovic. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence. Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Fournier. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Wembanyama on the money from 12 feet away.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Şengün. 8 points in his last time out. To the wing, right side. Shot from 16, and Baberovic gets it to go.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about. Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
From deep, Sarr. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Goes up from the block. Here's Osman, defended by Gobert. Here's Larkin with the drive, and that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fournier. Gobert up top. To the left side wing. Here's Batum. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And the shot goes in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Coulibaly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Here's Şengün. And he misses the go-ahead basket. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Here's Korkmaz. Şengün with it. Pass to Korkmaz. And here's Şengün, defended by Gobert. Fades. Şengün, no good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Coulibaly. Fader on the way, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Korkmaz. No points yet. Pass to Şengün. From downtown, Korkmaz, no good. Here's Risache, averaging around 6 a game.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, BA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Şengün. Inside is Baberovic. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Baberovic has got his second bucket on the night.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Here's Sar. Wembanyama down low. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Wembanyama. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Baberovic. He's got 6. Here's Larkin. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Rupert. Yet to see a basket. From the high post. And there it is for him. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Larkin. To the paint. Here's Baberovic. Blocked! And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. These can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your lead. Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
And that's it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Bavarovic, and the layup falls. Bavarovic has got 8 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
They've got Evan Fournier, Sarr out there with Risachet. Then there's Hayes, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, Risachet out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Hayes in at the point. Pass to Bavarovic. Şengün, a screen on Fournier. That ties the game. Bavarovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Şengün passes to Larkin. Here's Bavarovic. He's got 11. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Hayes for 3. Drops in the 3.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Larkin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fournier covering. Knocks down the triple.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Hayes for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hayes has got 9 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Şengün. No points yet. Oh, sweet move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Both free throws good from Şengün. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 11.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And here is Fournier. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Larkin. Up and in from the low block. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Picked by Gobert. Launches a three. Drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Larkin. Here's Şengün, defended by Gobert. 2 on the clock. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Gobert.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Osman. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jang. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Here's Coulibaly. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Şengün. Here's Korkmaz. There's the triple. On target from range.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Şengün. They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Larkin to tie it up. And the three-pointer goes. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
They set a pick. And that misses. That would have put him up. On the wing, Fournier to the inside. Missed inside. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To take the lead. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's 1:12 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Baberovic. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Wembanyama. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. "52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baberovic. Şengün, the screen from the arc. Money from deep.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Now here's Hayes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Şengün.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done.
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Over Hayes. It's in!
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team. Califas. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Dort, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. So he gets them both. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Onside, Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Giannis throws it down hard.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Piles against Giannis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve him up.
Now here's Olynyk. He's covered closely. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post, he drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Driving to the basket. Dort grabs the miss. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Screen by Olynyk. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Calathes. Antetokounmpo against Lyons. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. That shot no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got Brooks. Clark is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
And here is Dort. Hasn't made one yet. Brooks outside. Hands it from downtown. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. 7-foot shot. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Dort. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. From range, Giannis takes it.
Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. Coletas grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Floats it up for the setup and the slam by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Giannis. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside, Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. On target from 13 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Up top, Lyles. Antetokounmpo defending. Lyles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. No good. Shot missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the... And that's a halftime break.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Barrett is out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in a two-guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Barrett, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the shot is good. He's got 17.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Barrett kicks to Murray. Lyles with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And he makes that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
An outstanding 53% for the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Now, here's Lyons. Lets the three fly. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Lyles got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Murray outside. Right side, Barrett. To the middle. Outside for Murray. A three. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Calathes, no luck. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Murray, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyons. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Still yet to score. Outside, Barrett. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Dort passes to Barrett. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Barrett. Inside, Antetokounmpo kicks to Antetokounmpo from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Now Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. In the corner, Barrett with it. Over Calathes. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 5.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The deep three from Murray. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's Kelly Tykes. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Brooks, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Brooks. Outside, Dort. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Now, Alexander Walker. And he dunks it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Murray. A floater, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Yachts. Can't get it to fall. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Barrett. No good there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.23 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray for 3. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Barrett. It's money from deep.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Barrett for 3. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Man,
much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry.
Battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Down low. Here's Baberovic. Off target at the rim. Pass to Jokic. And he buries his first look.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Baberovic. Defended by Bogdanovic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Here's Şengün. Drives to the hoop.
Vicious finish by Şengün. What a play. Wow.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pulls it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Şengün. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Takes a 13-footer. Larkin with the bucket. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For the away team. Number 11, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Number 12, Milos Teodosic.
Şengün, the screen to the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here now, the team's leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop. Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The jumper from the wing off target.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
58 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Here's Teodosic. No points so far. From the top of the key, he buries it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Baberovic. The turnaround jumper. And he can't get that one. And here's Jokic. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
So it's a tie game as we end the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Şengün, the screen. Here's Osman. Knocks it down from distance. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Korkmaz passes to Şengün. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Six on the shot clock. Jokic the screen. Teodosic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Tries it from 19, and he nails the jumper. He has 7. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Teodosic. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Good on both. Here's Larkin. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Larkin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Larkin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Larkin's got 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Outside Bogdanovic. No good with the triple. Gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start of the second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Down low. Soft touch off the glass. Gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. 32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jovic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you love seeing him set that hard a screen, and boy, do they get a clean look off it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's Larkin. 7 points in the game. Pass to Osman. Here's Baberovic. From 15 feet away. That one no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella. Taking some. And it's time now for the. And that'll do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The floater, and they pick up 2. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Baberovic. No made baskets yet. Buries it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Defended by Şengün. The big man, Jokic. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Clock at 6. Defended by Bogdanovic. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Jokic. On target from about 13 feet. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Here's Larkin. Ooh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at the visitors here. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Larkin. Here's Osman. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Şengün. Give him 8. Pass to Osman. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Bogdanovic. 41 seconds left to play in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Larkin. From the right block, the shot is good. He's got 9.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Korkmaz pulls it in. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Larkin. And there's the screen. Back to Korkmaz. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Korkmaz. Şengün in the post, working on Jokic.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 23, Marko Guduric.
Shooting really well in this matchup, 62% from the floor. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Jovic. They set the pick, launches it. Korkmaz pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And here's Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Teodosic.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Jokic. No luck on that one. Good D by Şengün. Out to the right wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
And Bogdanovich is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
Pass to Şengün. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Knocks it loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A minute 37 left in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Larkin. Shot clock at 3. Lets it fly. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Bogdanovich. From deep. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Pass to Şengün. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team, number 11.
And he makes both free throws. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
So the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
Hayes with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. Rizachet is out there with Song. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fournier in at the 2.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizachet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Pass to Wiles. Here's Olynyk. Murray for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Risa Shea missing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Here's Risa Shea after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think three of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they're ever stacked against each other, that will be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Now, here's Clark. Murray outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 6.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Outside, Batum. Here's Wembanyama. He hits it from 9. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now, Risa Shea. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Koulibaly is out there with Risa Shea. And there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. The teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Here's Rupert. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Yabusele. Traps in the tray. Yabusele's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Onside, Barrett. Over Koulibaly. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Batum sets a screen for Song. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame, plus add to his game.
Outside, Barrett. Miles with a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Miles got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Wembanyama passes to Sarr. Over Barrett. Sarr's shot is off.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Murray for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The game now all time. 9 points in the game so far.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
And now, not a bad... Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Miles out there with Barrett. Then there's Murray. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. He's the pass to Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Fournier sets the pick for Reza Shea. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And Fournier kicks to Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Inside, here's Sarr. Yep, it counts. That's 7 points for Alex Sarr.
The endless length of Alex Sarr helping his impact down low.
Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander? First in field goal percentage. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Fournier pulls it down. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Sarr. Count it, good. Sarr's got 4 points in the quarter.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Outside, Barrett. On the wing, Murray. No good on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Coulibaly. Teardrop shot. Count that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing for 3. Barrett. Gobert pulls it in. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Murray against Fournier. Koulibaly with it. Shoots it. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Koulibaly's got 5 now.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And that one's good. Ricochet. He's got 8.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Stolen. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Batum, and it's Jang in at the 1 spot. 5 on the clock. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jang. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Miles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fournier pulls it down. Being a magnificent 69% in this game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Connects from three-point range.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .158 left in the fourth quarter. And Olynyk kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Hayes. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist from Olynyk. Olynyk's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he nails it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26. Pass to Song. Back to Hayes. To the inside. Song. The pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up. Now Sar. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Olynyk. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
To the paint.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit, and the reality.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most. Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lyles. And the 3 off target. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the trifecta.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. Teams in the penalty. Shooting for the away team.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harp.
now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
Well, he's got the green light for shots like that. Give him some room and let it rip.
Šarić outside. And here's Smith. Wing shot on the way. And he drops that one in. About a minute played here so far in the first. Baberovic. And he buries his first look.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Into the lane. Counted.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ali LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Ali, what do you have to say?
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Here's Hezonja, averaging around 5 points a game. Back to Šarić. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. That shot missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Larkin. It's rebounded by Zubac. Up top, Šarić. To the paint. With some arc, Hezonja gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's the pick. The 3. And no good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Hezonja. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Zubac, screen. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Here's Osman. Pass to Larkin. There's a screen to halt the run. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Zubac. Here's Perkicin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Baberovic, defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Baberovic. 4 on the clock. Back to Korkmaz. Here's the 3. No good that time. Smith right side. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 4 and will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Baberovic. And there's a pick. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now here's Smith. Lets it go from 14. Yep, count it. Smith's gone 2 of 4 shooting. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Korkmaz. Covered by Smith. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Here's Perkichin. Smith left side. He's off on the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The offensive rebound. Baberovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Baberovic has got his second basket of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
So both teams making some changes here. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Second chance effort. And down it goes. 2 points.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Korkmaz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Şengün. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Azonia. Smith left side. Charic outside. Takes a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Baberovic. And he comes up with a bucket. Baberovic has got 6.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Charic outside. 24 seconds left in the second period. Smith outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. That one's good for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Zubac.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Come one, come all. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And let's jump back now to our featured game. What a tight one so far for the home team.
They're hitting.
Glad you could join us.
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Şengün. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. And a nice finish on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hazonia. 5 points in the game. Saric outside. To the paint. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And it's good for 2.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. And the layup is good off the glass.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Şengün. The shot no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Pass to Hazonia. They set the screen. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Larkin. Off target from 3-point range. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's the fast break. Here's Baberovic. It's hauled in by Saric. Shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Saric outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Zubac. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third, and Baberovic gets it to go.
Larkin.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Smith. Fires it from 18, and it falls all over the rim and in. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Baberovic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Osman with the bucket.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot won't fall. Shooting about 56% in this one. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. That one is off. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the left wing. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. And there's the screen. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Larkin. The layup off target.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Saric for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires for 3. Larkin with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Tate's back. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
From 6 feet away, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Can they get it? And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Nice move. Count the basket.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in games.
Shooting has been great, 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Pass to Zubac. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Baberovic. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
shoots a fadeaway. No good off the glass. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
So it's the home team now. For 3, Smith. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Pass to Šarić. For 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.